Blog Talk Radio.
Good afternoon. Welcome to today's show, EB's Flip the Script Productions. This is Brenda Johnson-Padgett, your host here on ASWIFTT Radio. Today we have Eunice Bridges joining us on today's show. Eunice Bridges is the founder and CEO of EB's Flip the Script Productions, and she is here today to give you, our listening audience, an overview of Flip the Script Productions. Good afternoon, Ms. Bridges. How are you doing today?
Good afternoon, Ms. Padgett. I am doing wonderful.
Great. Welcome to ASWIFTT Radio. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself and how EB's Flip the Script production came about?
Yes, ma'am. Well, with everything in life, there's a story behind it, and so much that I have experienced in my 50-plus years, I have written about. I came about Flip the Script Productions while living in Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, and it just grew from there.
Oh, okay, great. Can you tell us about your first project with EB's Flip the Script Productions?
My first project came into existence once I moved back to California. I did my first short film called The Prayer of a Righteous Seed, based on a wayward young man, and all my characters came from within family. So it was filmed in 2006, and now I'm working on the next segment in about a month or so from now.
Okay, great. Now, are you currently working on another film project with EB's Flip the Script?
Yes, I am. The next portion of the EB Flip the Script is going to be a scene about a character called Ray Ray, his sister, and his sister's boyfriend. And this is going to be taken at a home, which will be shot at a home, and also a club scene.
Oh, okay, great. Now, do you have? I also noticed that you're an author as well. Do you have any upcoming books that are coming out pretty soon?
Yes, I do. I just submitted for publication, and they are in the pre-publication stage right now. It's a child's book called A Day Like Mine, and another book, which is a love story, called The Last Flight. But I understand The Last Flight, the title is going to be changed, so we're working on changing that title.
Oh, okay, great. Now, do you do other projects with kids as well, or, how did that come about?
Well, when I was living in Texas, I worked with The Bridge, I worked with CASA, and working with CASA struck a interest for me to start a nonprofit called Chosen To Change.
Okay. And on Chosen To Change, now, can you tell us a little bit more about Chosen To Change? Is it Chosen To Change Ministries?
It's Chosen To Change Enterprises,
okay.
And it is a ministry. It is a form of ministry. My desire is to do a transitional living for 18-year-olds coming out of foster homes. These young people who pretty much are on the street need a place to stay as well as more guidance. So Chosen to Change came into existence to help these young people to get back on track, to know their self-worth. What we will be providing is counseling, job assistance, housing, some daycare because they may have children, and much more.
Okay, great. That sounds really good. Thank you, Eunice, for giving us an insight into EB's Flip the Script Productions. It is now time for a commercial break. We will be back with more of EB's Flip the Script Productions. I'm Brenda Johnson-Paget here on ASWIFTT Radio.
ASWIFTT Writer's Guild is for those who have the talent to put pen or brush to paper to create a unique and valuable piece of work. ASWIFTT is always looking for new talents to enhance the literary, visual, and performing arts. For more information on how you can become a member of ASWIFTT Writer's Guild, visit www.ASWIFTTWritersguild.com or call 1-866-302-0508. EB's Flip the Script Productions by Eunice Bridges. She writes books, plays, produces short films, and movies. She produced her first short film, The Prayer of a Righteous Seed, and is currently working on other projects. To find out more about EB's Flip the Script Productions, log on at www.ebsflipit.com.
Welcome back to EB's Flip the Script Productions here on ASWIFTT Radio. I'm Brenda Johnson-Paget, your host. We are talking with Eunice Bridges, who is the founder and CEO of EB's Flip the Script Productions. Ms. Bridges writes plays, books, and produces films. She has given us background on EB's Flip the Script Productions and will continue to tell us more about her company. Ms. Bridges, can you talk more on EB's Flip the Script Productions? There are some people out there, they may be interested in getting their works produced. They may want to know if you do that sort of thing with new upcoming playwrights.
Yes, I do, Brenda. What I'm also connected to is ASWIFTT Writers Guild, and we have a website for that. So those who are interested could go to that website and just go to whatever that will navigate them to their interest, sign up, and they can contact us, and we will in turn return their message.
Okay, now the website for ASWIFTT Writers Guild is going to be www.ASWIFTTWritersguild.com. You can also find the application there as well. Eunice Bridges and myself are founders of that organization, as well as Glenda Fields. We founded ASWIFTT Writers Guild for that purpose, to help upcoming authors, playwrights, artists, and more to get their dream underway. Now, Eunice, what I wanted to talk to more about is Chosen to Change, the organization that you started there. Do you possibly have a storefront location for Chosen to Change at this point?
At this point, I have been operating out of my home. I am looking to lease an apartment complex for the use of doing this transitional living arrangement for these 18-year-old males as well as females. Our first stage is to get the females and then bring in the males because I do need some men folks who have a passion after caring for these young people. And so it takes prayer to just, pull in people who have a passion to do what you're trying to do in business.
Okay. Now, does your organization with Chosen to Change, are you mostly trying to pull in, is it teenage girls? Could it be young adults? What group are you targeting to?
Our target is 18-year-olds, again, coming out of foster care. We will house them from the age of 18 to 24. What I'm finding here in California, I've ran into several of these young people, and they're just looking for a place to lay their head. They need someone to give them further guidance, They want to go back to school, so education is important to them as well. They just don't have the avenues or the adult people to step up and give them this type of assistance. So, yes, I have formed this nonprofit organization seeking, the funds that I need to get this up and running. It's been a challenge, but with all challenges, it's going to be met.
Okay, sounds great. Also, if someone was interested in your ministry, the organization that you have for Chosen to Change, how would they get in contact with you, to receive the services?
I have a website. It's not up at the moment for Chosen to Change. Once I revamp it back, they could go into info@chosen2change.org.
Okay. Now, what about an email address? I know you're saying that right now the website is being revamped. You're updating the website. What about an email address or a phone number where they can get in contact with you directly?
Sure. They could email me at ebridges, that's ERIDGES, 8 @hotmail.com.
Okay.
Also, my phone number, cell number that is 916-468-8499.
Okay, great. And also for those who are listening, if you didn't get that information, I will also have that on BrendaPaget.com site for you to get that information as well. And you can also go to ASWIFTWritersGuild.com to get the information if you would like to get in contact with Ms. Bridges on Chosen to Change. Now, Ms. Bridges, I noticed that you write poetry. I'm looking at some of the poetry that you did submit and send in to me, and I wanted to find out more about that. Are these a part of a book, or these are just some inspirational poetry that you write?
I just write poetry. Right at the moment, I'm compiling all my poetry, which are also songs, and I have a neighbor who is an artist, a well-known artist, we're going to network together and put them on cards. And one side is going to be poetry, the other side is going to be his artwork. So I'm doing a lot of networking within my community.
Oh, okay, great. That is absolutely wonderful. Right now it is 1:13. It is now for another commercial break. We will be back with more of EB's Flip the Script Productions and Chosen to Change after our commercial break.
ASWIFTT Radio, bringing you the best in radio, keeping you informed, and highlighting your day with Brenda Paget, Eunice Bridges, and Galinda Fields on ASWIFTT Radio. Ambassador sent with information for this time. Tune in online to ASWIFTT Radio here at www.blogtalkradio.com/ASWIFTT Radio. Call us anytime off air at 1-866-302-0508 extension 3060. ASWIFTT Radio. Do you need marital counseling to deal with your marital issues? Do you want resources to help enhance your marriage? Log on to www.godsanointedministries.com to get in touch with Glenda and Rufus Fields. You can also check out their latest book on marriage called Diary of a Man, Heart of a Woman as a self-help tool. Check out God's Anointed Ministries today. EB's Flip the Script production by Eunice Bridges. She writes books, plays, produces short films, and movies. She produced her first short film, The Prayer of a Righteous Seed, and is currently working on other projects.